Om Shanti. Greetings of peace from India, from Mount Abu, the headquarters of Brahma Kumaris. And it gives me a pleasure to be with you all today and share some of the insights that we have on this subject of the science of meditation and sleep management. Because in today's age, everyone has problems with sleep. Do you all have problems? Yes? So it's the most accurate subject that you have chosen. How much should we sleep?
8 hours.
8 hours? Are you sure? 4 to 6. 8 hours sleep is for people in the hospital who needs to recover themselves physically. And for normal people, it is 6 hours. And for genius, 4 hours. What would you like to become? Diseased, ordinary, or genius? Yes? Ordinary? So at least 6 hours of sleep. But many a times people have many different calculations about sleep. Someday it is good, we wake up fresh and we have a nice day. And some days, although we have slept enough, we feel as if we are still wanting to sleep. We fall asleep wherever we are sitting. And sometimes there is no sleep at all. And we have headaches the whole day. Even though after taking Tylenol, still there is headache, continuously continuing. So we need to understand our own self and how we sleep. We all sleep in cycles. And one cycle of sleep ranges from 110 minutes to 130 minutes. One sleep cycle. Normally it is 2 hours. 5 minutes before or after. That is one sleep cycle. So if we go to sleep at 10 o'clock, and wake up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, or sometimes 6 o'clock, then it is 8 hours of sleep, right? But what happens? We need to understand the pattern of our thoughts, how it is moving. Psychiatrists and psychologists say that human beings, they generate 25 to 30 thoughts per minute. 25 to 30 thoughts per minute. This is the normal range. So the mind is functioning very fast. So the normal range for any human being ranging between 17 to 30 thoughts is said to be in beta stage. We call it beta stage. But when a person is stressed, lot of negative thoughts, lot of waste thoughts, that means the thoughts are ranging between 30 to 50 thoughts per minute. And this is known as beta plus stage, stress stage. So stress stage is 30 to 50 thoughts per minute. When we relax our mind, gradually we come to this stage, which is known as active stage. This is stress stage. This is active stage. When we still relax, come down, this is relaxed stage, which is known as alpha stage, and this is round about 7.5 to 17 thoughts per minute. Per minute. This is relaxed stage. And this is a very good stage. We have very good creative ideas in this stage. The more the mind is relaxed, the more beautiful thoughts you generate. The more the mind is hyper, the more negative tendency is there. This is more positive, this is more negative. When we go to sleep, gradually after relaxing from here also, the range is what we know as theta stage, which is between 3.5 to 7.5. That is the range. The patterns are very powerful in a slow. So this is normally the sleep stage. But when we get into a deep sleep, the deep sleep stage is known as delta stage, which ranges from 0.5 to 3.5. This is deep sleep. So this is how, when we go to sleep, we are sometimes here, most of the time, although the body is sometimes tired, wants to sleep. So we fall asleep, but the mind is functioning here. And we have dreams, and as if it is moving very fast inside. Then gradually it lessens and come to this stage, active stage. Then we stay some time in this stage. Then we come here. We are sleeping here. Then gradually we come here. And we come here. Deep sleep stage. And in deep sleep, how much do we sleep? We sleep only 20 minutes. In this 2-hour cycle, we are here, then here, 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 and here. And here we sleep only 20 minutes. But in this 20 minutes, we recharge ourselves, the soul battery, for 4 hours. 4 hours working capacity. So, this is how the mind goes. After 20 minutes, in this stage, again, because it is charged, so again we go here, again here, we go here, and we go here sometimes. That is when they have dreams, but which does not have any connection. We sometimes dream, but which has no connection anywhere. But it is just rushing through our mind. Because it is charged. So when it comes here, such dreams come. Sometimes we open our eyes because we have charged 4 hours. So we open our eyes, look at the watch, and again go to sleep. And again when we go to sleep, again from here, we go here, here, the next cycle, second cycle starts. Here and here. And again 20 minutes. Again 4 hours charging. That is 8 hours. Right? And then after 8 hours, after this 20 minutes, again we go here, 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 here. Maybe we change our side unknowingly. If you put a camera throughout the night, you can see. After one cycle is over, you change your side. You may open your eyes. Some people may get up, go to the washroom, and come back and they again fall asleep. And then the third cycle starts. The third cycle again we go from here to here, here to here, here to here. But in the third cycle we do not go for 20 minutes. How much we have used our energy being in this stage, we go that much time only to recharge it fully 100% again. And then afterwards, 6 hours is over. So we feel fresh. But supposing a person has a very light sleep. When they say we have a very light sleep, means they are most of the time here and here. They are not having deep sleep. But once this mind goes into this stage, in the deep sleep for 20 minutes, during that time, even if somebody is playing drums near you, you can't wake up because you are in the charging mode. So you can't wake up. Then maybe the people may tell you afterwards, how come today you went into such a deep sleep? There were drums being played outside and you didn't hear that? And you'll say, maybe I was so tired yesterday. But no, you were not that tired, but because you were in the deep sleep, the charging mode. That is why when a person is sleeping, normally people say, don't wake up. Don't wake her up. Because you never know where they are. And if they are here, and you wake them up, come on, get up. What happens? Just as if your phone is charging, and you just pull out the plug, what happens? There is a spark. So in the charging mode, if someone wakes you up, there's a spark here. And that spark will bring you the headache. The whole day you'll have headache. You'll have headache. Maybe I got less sleep, so I'm having headache. No, it was in the charging mode and someone woke you up. That is why the spark is there. Another thing, so the ideal time to go to sleep is round about 10 o'clock. So that you have 3 cycles sleep and you wake up maybe 2:30, 4 o'clock. If you want 8 hours sleep, then 4 o'clock. But remember one thing. Sleep for either 6 hours or 8 hours. Don't make it 5 hours, 7 hours. Why? Because when you complete a cycle, it is 2-hour cycle. And if you wake up in between, somebody wakes you up, and it is 5 hours, so 2.5 cycles maybe. So then we want to complete the cycle. The mind wants to complete the cycle. Complete the cycle. So wherever we are sitting, we doze off. What happened? Maybe I had less sleep. That's why this thing is happening to me. Find people They're active people, but still, at office maybe, they are sitting in the office. You feel like sleeping. Feel like sleeping. Why? Because the mind wants to complete the cycle. It wants to complete the cycle. Sometimes we sleep 2 hours and we are fresh because the charging is full. 2 hours full. Sometimes we sleep for 4 hours and we are fresh. But 3 hours, 5 hours, 7 hours, dangerous. Dangerous. So, either before sleeping, if you have to catch a flight or you have to catch, go somewhere, catch up somewhere, so you find that you have only 5 hours, then set the bio clock inside. Sometimes you have done this. If you want to catch a flight and you think, oh, I have to get up at this time, and you find you always open your eyes 10 minutes before the time. Even if the alarm is set, before the alarm rings, you wake up. Why? Because before sleeping, you set your bio clock. There is a bio clock inside. We set the bio clock. We have to wake up at this time. We have to catch a flight. I can't miss this flight. So, when the bio clock is set, you wake up 10 minutes before that bio clock. You have experienced this, all of you. So then when the bio clock is set, doesn't matter. 5 hours, you finish your cycle. You complete your cycle in 5 hours also. But for that, before going to bed, you need to set your bio clock. Right? Then only you won't feel like sleepy the whole day. You won't feel like completing the cycle the whole day. But if you have not set the bio clock and somebody wakes you up, then you feel sleepy the whole day because you want to complete the cycle and the mind wants to sleep, finish up the cycle. Right? So, this is 20 minutes charging. In the third cycle, as I said, it goes for maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes to do the 100% again, whatever energy I've used here. So 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, first cycle, 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock, second cycle, and 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, third cycle. Still, if you feel 4 to 6, you can sleep. But complete 8 hours. Right? After 4 o'clock, when you get up, you do maybe your exercise, you go out for a walk maybe, you do whatever your routine work you have to do. Then, by afternoon 2 o'clock, what happens? 8 hours energy is used. 8 hours charging which we had done, it is used up. So that is why in the afternoon we need a nap. And the nap is 45 minutes. Why 45 minutes? Because in this 45 minutes, the 8 hours energy you have used. So in this 45 minutes nap, you immediately go to delta stage. And 20 minutes, charge for 4 hours. And after 20 minutes you wake up. And you feel so fresh. 4 hours, so after 2 o'clock to 6, 7 o'clock, maybe 8 o'clock, 4 hours is used. So then you again want to, you continue sometimes. Maybe if you are going into parties or here and there and you have to wake up till late and you cannot sleep before 10, come back by 12 o'clock at night and you have to sleep, then also you see the timing and accordingly you set your bio clock and you find that you will be able to complete your sleep. And your charging also. Sometimes people, when they fall asleep, they start snoring. And we normally feel, oh, they have gone immediately into deep sleep. No, snoring does not mean gone into deep sleep. They may be here or here also. They may be listening to what we are talking. They are snoring on one side, but they are listening also. You wake them up or ask them, have you heard what we said? They will repeat everything. So, snoring does not mean that they have gone into deep sleep. No. They may be here. Now, after the full charging is done, and you wake up at 4 o'clock, or you are still sleeping, sometimes you want 8 hours sleep, then in the early morning hours, you have certain dreams. And it is said, early morning dreams, they come true. Why they come true? Because after the full charging is done, your mind is like in a full charge stage. It can pick up vibrations of what is going to happen. It can pick up those vibrations. The radar is very clear. It can pick up the vibrations. So it is said, early morning dreams are always true. They are true. But middle of the night, 12 o'clock, if you have any dream, it is not going to be true. Because that was in the subconsciousness, and during sleep, when the mind was functioning here, they had that dreams, but it has no connection anywhere in our life. But yes, early morning hours dreams, sometimes you find certain things happening, and then you say, I had this in my dreams. So full charging done, and in that full charging stage, if your mind is so active and positive, and if you catch certain vibrations, the radar is active, it catches the vibrations, and those dreams come true. Right? So, sometimes in the afternoon, you sleep for 10 minutes, not even 45 minutes, or 20 minutes, but still you get fresh. Because in the afternoon, after lunch maybe, you had a nap, and after that, you did not have much of the intellectual work that was to be done. So that is why I said, those who want to be genius, 4 hours of sleep is enough. 8 hours of sleep for babies who are growing up, for patients in the hospital, and for laborers who do hard work. Laborers, they need, because their muscles need 8 hours sleep. But all those who are doing intellectual job, they don't need more than 4 hours. And it is seen, all the genius people in the world who have achieved something in life, done great inventions, did some discoveries. You go into their biography and look at their biography, they did not sleep more than 4 hours. Because after full charging is done, they do not allow that energy to waste. They get up, and instead of it roaming here and there in this hyperactive stage, they channelize their thoughts in a particular direction. So it is said, early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, wise. Healthy, wealthy, wise. Why? The sayings are not just said for the sake of saying. But those who get up early in the morning after 4 hours sleep, fully charged, and they channelize in a particular direction, on a particular subject, They are able to do the impossible possible. This is the capacity they have. They may be not having physically all the worldly education, but because they are channelizing in a meaningful way, they are able to do wonders in life. They become genius. You see all those people. They were not educated people, but still they discovered something. They invented something. And just ordinarily, watching things, we are also watching, but their mind then revolves in such a way, they bring out something in practical life. And they are able to do wonders. And they give something to the world. And I have tried and applied that in my life, and I've seen wonders. I've experienced those wonders in my life. I made impossible possible just by understanding this phenomenon of sleep. How we can manage our lives and control them, understand the self and others in a better way. And we are able to channelize that energy in a meaningful way. And we are able to do wonders. Yes, it is possible. Age is not that matters.
How about Prime Minister Modi?
Yeah, he takes 4 hours sleep, not more than 4 hours. And today, he is a leader in the world. Why? 4 hours sleep. All those people, you can bring out all those names from the history who have really had command over people in the world. They did not sleep more than 4 hours. They did not sleep. Indira Gandhi was known as the Iron Lady, and you read her biography, she never slept more than 4 hours. But she channelized into politics. Modi channelizes into spirituality. And that is why he has such ideas which nobody else has. People think, but that is the way. And this is how they have command over people. They have command over their own self. They have command over others. So, age does not matter. Don't think, oh, now we have crossed that age and we can do nothing. No, still you can do. Still you can do. And experience the wonders. Your wisdom level will rise to such an extent. Not only that, your health will become so okay. Little bit of exercise and you'll find everything is working out very well. So health, wealth and wisdom, you will achieve that. There are many such examples in the world. Many such examples. So this is how our mind functions. Now the science of meditation, connecting it to the science of meditation, because meditation helps you to calm down your mind. Before going to sleep, if I do meditation, it is always said, do meditation before going to sleep. Means relax your mind till this level, so that you can easily go to this level. Right? Sometimes if we are more in this level, if we come down, we don't sleep for 20 minutes. Because again the mind wants to complete the cycle. So maybe 5 minutes and it goes back. So the charging is not done fully. That is why people become dull. They become dull because they don't go here. And one of the reason what people have experimented and seen, one of the reason why they don't go into the deep sleep stage very easily is because that they see movies at night. So looking at movies before going to sleep is going to make your mind so fast here that when you sleep, most of the time you are here, then you come to this level, you come here and here it is just 5 minutes and you go back. So it is said, never watch movies before going to sleep, because that is going to hamper your brain waves. These are the brain waves which are measured by EEG. Just as we have cardiogram for the heart, ECG, this is EEG. So these are the waves. And when it hampers the waves, damages the waves, then it is very difficult for us to sleep. And if we are most of the time here, then definitely a day will come, we become a victim of depression, anxiety, fear. Why? Because we are most of the time functioning here. We don't go here. We don't go here. So as I said, 2 cycles we go here in the deep sleep, 10 to 12 and 12 to 2. After 2, we go hardly in this level, 5 minutes or so, that's all. So if those people who sleep after 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock maybe, their mind never goes in this level. Maybe after 2 when they go to sleep, 5 minutes and then again they go back here. So that is why we find those people, they have no control over their mind. They have many negative thoughts in their lives. Many negative thoughts. So we have to understand our sleeping patterns. And if we can do meditation, relax the mind 20 minutes before going to sleep, 20 minutes in meditation, relax the mind and then go, we find we immediately go here and we again come here and we come in, stay in this level most of the time, and this is where we have beautiful creative ideas in our life. If the mind is healthy, the body is healthy. If the mind is not healthy, the body is never going to be healthy. No matter whatever exercise you do the workout and everything. But if you don't understand your sleep patterns, if you don't understand how you should relax your mind, this is why in the Western world there is a craze to learn meditation. People want to learn meditation. Why? So that before going to sleep, they can relax their mind here and they can directly go here. And do the charging for 20 minutes, 4 hours, 4 hours. After 2, they are not going to go there. And most of the people in parties, in gathering, social gathering, when they go out, they don't realize time. Come back by 12 o'clock, go to sleep by 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and then when they get up, they have a hangover. Right? Many a times, when people feel so stressed, what do? Because they don't understand this science. So what do they do to calm down their mind? Alcohol, yes. And what does alcohol do? It suppresses the thoughts, brings you here, never allows you to go here. Drugs, alcohol, never allows you to go here. It brings till here, but there is no charging. So again, after the dose of the medicine is over, they again come back here. Any drugs, when it is gone, again they come back here. They cannot control their mind. And they can never go into this stage. So they never experience deep sleep. They are aspiring to have deep sleep. But because of these habits, drinking, smoking, drugs, all this, they've damaged their system so much. Just imagine they can't go from here to here. And this relaxed stage is just to make their mind dull so that they do not think negative. That is why when a person has depression, and if he goes to a psychiatrist, what will the psychiatrist say? I can give you drugs, but better if you try some natural ways, do some meditation, do some yoga practice, do something. So that once you get onto drugs, then you can never go here. This is the most dangerous method. Most dangerous method. That is why people are changing their lifestyle in today's modern world. They have realized these things are damaging their system. It is not making them okay. And they are aspiring for deep sleep. They are not getting that deep sleep after medication. So they feel, we want to do something, adopt some natural methods so that so in rehabilitation centers, what do? They bring natural ways so that they come off the medication, come off those drugs, and they are able to take their mind gradually to this level. Right? So, drugs, alcohol damages the system, damages our mental capacities. It helps at that time to forget something which has come in your life. But the moment you come out of it, you are again having the rush of thoughts, negative thoughts in your mind, which is uncontrollable. So the natural way of life is when I'm able to go to sleep. That is why meditation. In meditation, we relax the mind gradually. And the more I'm able to relax the mind, I'm able to take myself into the deep sleep stage, recharge, and you find you can come back into a normal way of life. It becomes easy. And then we realized once there was a lady who came to us and she had this complaint that she has never had deep sleep, this experience since last 12 years. 12 years she has not slept. Whenever she takes a sleeping pill, she realizes it was not deep sleep. I was wandering here and there. And she said, I never had this experience of deep sleep. I want to sleep. She was begging, I want to sleep. Please help me. I want to sleep. And then when we taught her meditation, gradually calmed down her mind. And then after 3-4 months, when she practiced meditation and she was able to sleep, the next day she was so happy. The first time I've experienced what sleep is. The sweetness of sleep was experienced after 12 years. Just imagine what her life would have been like. So meditation is a natural way to calm down your mind. And the more you go on practicing it, and the more you're able to realize the value of your life, The value of your mental capacities. This mind has unlimited capacity. It has unlimited potential. But we hardly use 5% of our mental capacities throughout our whole life. Only 5%. 95% is just wasted. And a genius uses 15%. 85% of his mental capacity is also wasted. If we really want to enjoy our lives and in a natural way, then meditation helps you to calm down so easily. And you can have good sleep, good rest. And the next day morning when you get up, you see sunrise with your eyes, first time in your life. And you see the beauty of that sunrise, which normally when the sun is so up, you get up. You don't see the beauty of natural sunrise. Isn't it? So, science of meditation. Why I need to meditate? Meditation is not just doing some mantras or chanting or no. Meditation then becomes a way of life. A way of life. And you do everything in your life. But you have self-discipline on yourself and you have self-control on yourself and you find things are moving the way you want. Not that things make you move or the remote control is in the hands of others and they take charge of your life. No, you take charge of your life personally. When we say we want to meditate, meditation, this word comes from a Latin word, medere, which means to heal thyself from within. We need to heal ourselves from within. And how do we heal? Meditation is a journey. It's a journey back to your real self, your original self. And what is that original self? When a child is born, you see how pure a child is. So beautiful, so pure. And we are attracted to that child. What is attracting us? The purity, the sweetness, so loving, so peaceful when the child is sleeping, so peaceful. No negative thoughts for anyone. Brother Krishna was saying, Om Shanti means I am peaceful. I am peaceful, I am loveful, I am pure, I am happy. The child smiles and the whole world smiles with the child. That is my original identity. So going back to the real self, to the original self, just as in a rainbow, we have 7 colors. In music, we have 7 notes. In life, our original identity is of 7 values. And which are those 7 values? The first of them is knowledge. Knowledge or wisdom. Like in front of a small child, if you put some toy which is making noise, the child is crying, but the moment you put that toy in front of him, it stops crying and listens to that sound and wants to understand where is this sound coming from? The first thing he would do is drop the toy onto the ground, trying to break it. And as the noise stops, he's happy. I've stopped the noise. Feels, I have control over this. He wants to know where the sound was coming from. You would maybe break the toy, look inside. The aspiration for knowing is from that age when he doesn't even know how to speak. So original identity of all of us is we are all knowledgeable beings. This is our first aspiration. Second is purity. The child is such a pure child, a pure being. And that is why that purity is the magnetic thing that is attracting everyone. We're all attracted towards that because our original identity is also very pure. We are pure beings. The third is everybody aspires for love. Is there anyone who says, I would have hate? Doesn't matter. Does anyone want hate? Does anyone want selfishness? No. We want unconditional love because that is my real identity. A child would smile even to a stranger whom he doesn't know. He may smile to a murderer also, he doesn't know. That is the unconditional love that he radiates towards everyone. The fourth is peace. We all want peace. Why? Is there anyone who wants stress? Anyone who wants tension in their life? No. Because my real identity is peace. I want peace. The fifth is happiness. Because we are all happy beings. This is what we are looking for in life. We all want happiness. We go here and there to enjoy it just to find that happiness. But happiness is not outside. It's inside. Peace is not outside. It is inside. Love is not outside. It is inside. All these qualities are inside, not outside. But we have no time to go in. We have all the time going out. It reminds me of a beautiful example that once there was a monk and he went to Japan. And in Japan you find that there are earthquakes. So there was an earthquake, a very big earthquake. So he was about to give a lecture in a hall. But when the earthquake came, everybody ran out of the hall. Finally, when the tremors and everything stopped, and they saw that they were safe, then they just thought, oh, where is the monk? So they came inside the hall to see, and they found the monk was sitting there on the stage very peacefully. So then they all took their seats and said, oh, we were so afraid, we need to run. They were telling the monk, we need to run when there are tremors like this. We have to be out of the house may fall any time. So the monk said, I also ran, you also ran. You ran outside, I ran inside. And so nothing happened. We always run outside. We have no time to go inside and find that there is something very beautiful in my original identity. The sixth quality is bliss. We all want bliss in life. The supersensuous joy, want to experience that. The ecstasy of joy. This is what we want to experience. And the seventh is power. We all want power. We go to God and pray to Him, oh God, give me the strength, give me the power to overcome this, to tolerate this, to be courageous. We want power. So these are the 7 colors of the rainbow of our life. And if I just go onto that journey, inside, we experience the vibgyor of our life. We experience the 7 notes of music in our own life. And we enjoy our life beautifully because we know what my true identity is. That is meditation. And when I stabilize myself in this original identity, I generate those qualities. So it is said, as you think, so you become. Or you are what you think. You're going to become what you think. So let me think positive. This is positive. And when this is positive and I become that, I think that and I become that, I go into the experience, I fill myself with this strength. And these are all powers. The power of knowledge, the power of purity, the power of love, the power of peace, the power of happiness, the power of bliss, and the power itself. This gives us the experience of magic, the wonders, the impossible becoming possible. And when I generate these 7 qualities, I can see my life so beautiful. And an aura is created. Science has said each one of us has an aura around us. Those who think positive has positive aura. Those who think negative, they have dark auras. Some have light auras. So when I go on this journey inside and become the embodiment of my original identity, I create that aura around me. And this aura then becomes a shield for myself. It protects me from all the negative energies in the world. Why do we need meditation? This is known as being soul conscious. I am loveful, I am pure being, I am peaceful being, I am a happy being. When I generate these qualities, when I generate this energy, then I create that aura, and that keeps me safe from all the negative energies that are working in the world. It cannot penetrate and do any harm to me. But I remain safe. Otherwise, we very easily come into the influence of the negative energies. We have seen many times experience, if somebody speaks lies, what do you say? Normally I don't get angry. But when somebody speaks lies, it really irritates me and I get wild at them. I get angry on them. So, speaking lies is negative. Why do people speak lies? Out of fear. Fear. Fear is negative. So they have negative energy. But when they speak lies and I get angry, so I am under the influence of negative. And I absorb that negativity in me, which is going to create that fear in me. But if I am positive and I generate that aura around me, I become that, then Nobody is able to penetrate in, even though if they want to speak lies or they want to do anything, that won't affect my state of mind, and I can be positive, and at the same time I'm able to give good vibrations to them. Right? So this is the science of meditation. And if I go on this journey inside, I'm able to sleep well, be healthy. And if the mind is sound and healthy, the body is going to be fit and fine. Right? Any questions?